Greetings. Welcome to EDTV News Channel, the People's Channel. In this report, we have two stories to talk about. Coming out of the parish of Trelawny, Falmouth, and the United States. Stay tuned for the full reports. Blessings to all subscribers and viewers. If you're here for the first time, you can support the channel by like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. So people, we'll start off in Trelawny, where AKEEM Frame, otherwise known as Chubby, is now a wanted man. So we'll get into the police report. Detectives assigned to the Falmouth Criminal Investigation Branch have listed AKEEM Frame, otherwise called Chubby, as a wanted man. Frame is wanted for the dropout of Kemar Williams, otherwise called Kenny, which was committed on July 31st. The police say he is of Peel Street, Falmouth, and Egg in the parish. Anyone with information can assist the police in locating AKEEM Frame is being asked to contact the Falmouth Police Station. The deceased has been identified as 30-year-old Kemar Williams, otherwise called Soupy, a chef of Water Lane, Falmouth, in Trelawny. Reports from the Falmouth police are that about 1:10 a.m., Williams was sitting in his Mazda Primus motor car in the Egg housing scheme in the parish when explosions were heard. Williams reportedly drove off but soon after lost control of the vehicle, which crashed in a wall. Upon the arrival of the police who were summoned, Williams was seen with a wound to his back and his body partially hanging out of the motor car. He was transported to the hospital where he was pronounced drop out, and now AKEEM Frame, otherwise known as Chubby, is now wanted for that murder. So people, we are headed to the United States, where a Jamaican national was convicted under the Kingpin statute for leading a criminal enterprise that included trafficking the white thing into multiple cities. According to the Department of Justice, Racoco Williams was found guilty of 6 counts, including violating federal Kingpin statute for leading the continuing enterprise, as well as narcotics conspiracy and money laundering offenses. The Department of Justice said evidence presented during a 3-week trial showed that Williams managed, supervised, and organized more than a dozen people in large-scale drug trafficking enterprise that operated for around 5 years in multiple states. Officials said Williams received substantial quantities near the border in Phoenix and in other locations in western states. He then arranged for the drug to be transported to various cities in the east, including Pittsburgh, New York City, Atlanta, and Charlotte. During the operation, Williams tried to hide his involvement by using a series of young women who were often facing difficult financial situations to transport the white thing through checked luggage and domestic flights. The woman also brought Williams' cash proceeds from the drug trafficking operation back to Phoenix in secret compartments in suitcases. Williams controlled members of the organization through threats and violence. He threatened to take out one young woman and her entire family if she cooperated with law enforcement, the Department of Justice said. For over 5 years, Racoco Williams stayed in the shadows and used a series of young women to move hundreds of kilograms of the white thing across the country for distribution in communities throughout the East Coast, including Pittsburgh area, said the U.S. Attorney Olshan. This successful prosecution demonstrates our commitment to shining a light on those who seek to profit from the large-scale distribution of narcotics and send a message that they will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. I commend our law enforcement partners for their timeless work on this important and complex case. During the conspiracy, Williams was associated with multiple seizures involving kilograms of quantities of the white substance and hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash and jewelry. The following is a timeline of the seizures. In 2012, a search resulted in officials seizing $337,000 in cash, concealed in secret compartments in 8 suitcases. In 2014, Williams was arrested in Arizona. A search of 2 suitcases in his car turned up around $160,000 in cash. In April 2017, law enforcement found a suitcase in a house connected to Williams that had 6 kilograms of the white thing and $78,000 in cash. In May 2017, a search of his car and a hotel turned up $120,000 in cash and valuable jewelry. In August 2017, a search of another hotel room in his name resulted in the seizure of 17 kilograms of the white thing, around $192,000 in cash and $150,000 worth of jewelry. After being imprisoned following the August 2017 seizure, trial evidence showed Williams continued to orchestrate the whiting shipment from Phoenix to Pittsburgh area, including 5 kilograms that he arranged to have in a BMW sport utility vehicle loaded on a car carrier traveling between both locations. At the end of the trial, the jury found that Williams was responsible for trafficking 150 kilograms or more of the white thing. The Department of Justice said Williams will serve a mandatory life sentence. The jury also found that around $400,000 cash, $200,000 worth of jewelry, and a BMW sport utility vehicle should be forfeited to the government. So people, that is how Uncle Sam work. Long run, short catch. And now Racoco Williams will serve life imprisonment. Please leave your comments down below and tell me what you think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.